Am I back in business now? Has it finally settled? Have I finally cracked this hard nut? Hello and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Polish Pete, eBay reseller based in UK. I buy cheap ladies clothing in bulk and I sell them individually on eBay for profit. I'm also an unpaid 24/7 carer for an elderly and disabled person, which takes the bulk of my time. Today I've got another follow-up video to my recent video about changes in the algorithm. I think I've done two of them. This is the third one. So if you haven't watched the previous ones, I strongly suggest you to do so, as you may not have an idea what I'm really talking about here. So it's been some time since I've recorded the first video, I believe 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I don't know, 2 weeks I believe, 2 weeks and a bit, doesn't matter really. But I had some time to think about the whole situation. I had time to run some tests, mainly on the garbage shop, because if I'll do something bad, I don't want my main account to be affected. I want, if something goes wrong, I would rather have it wrong on the second account. Yeah, I also had time to basically analyze those results and draw some conclusions. And the results are promising, to be fair. On the main shop, my sales at the moment hover around last month's sales. So in the morning, I'm like 5, 6, 7% under last month. But at the evening, when I get those sales, I'm about 3, 4, 5% above last month's sales. I take it. After all those brutal weeks, I take it. At least I kind of stopped all the leaks and water is not running out anymore. I have stopped the march to the bottom and I have kind of stabilized the boat. Considering that auctions are not making me much money now, as I'm running my summer stock on them, things look good. As buy it nows kind of catch up that lost sales in auctions. And what I need now is a strong bounce up. On the other hand, that was the main shop. On the other hand, the garbage shop is like 35% up month on month, and that is a smashing result. I didn't expect that. It looks like the shit is working. I think I'm not popping my champagne yet, but if that will carry on for, let's say, 2, 3, 4 weeks, then I think I will be able to call the emergency off. It's worth to say now that I haven't listed a single new item. Nothing. I get those results only by moving slow stock from main shop to the garbage shop, and from end sell similar, and from applying changes to the process, to the listing, where in the process of ending and sell similar. Yeah, and clearly guys, it is working. Yeah, 10 weeks since I've listed my last new item. So yeah, it's not listing new items that help me to bounce, definitely. What I need now is to answer 5 questions. I don't have the answers. I will give you the questions. Maybe you've got the answers. Maybe you've got some comment that will help me to get my own answer. But as far as now, I don't have answers to them. Number 1, is the implementation of new search engine over, or is it still ongoing? I have phoned eBay to ask them directly, hey, have you already applied all the changes, or are you still in the process of doing so? Obviously the person on the other side said, what kind of changes? What do you mean? So yeah, I just hung up. So because there was no point to talk to that person. But to me, it looks like the artificial intelligence is still learning, as still you can get some strange search results when you perform a search. Number two, long-lasting spans of time when there is zero activity, like a buyer's activity on my account. Why is that? Is it again because some changes are still being implemented, or is there any other reason? Basically, to me, it happens mostly during the day from about 9-10 a.m. till about 6 p.m. on weekdays. Very seldom on a weekend. And there is nothing in that time. There is nothing. No sales, no offers, no new watchers, no questions, absolutely nothing. 1 week from Friday to Monday, I had 11 new watchers altogether. From Friday morning to Monday. Yeah, 11 new watchers. Then following Wednesday, so the Tuesday was there, and then Wednesday I had 28 on one day, right? And then on Sunday following that Wednesday, I had 38. And I haven't done anything to cause that. Yeah, I didn't do anything that, I didn't list like 500 new items or something. And that 28 to 38 new watchers every day, that is basically what is normal to my account. Yeah, what isn't normal is 11 watchers within 4 days. Yeah, so those slow days are a mystery to me. Yeah, a mystery, impossible to explain. Granted, I get less and less of them, but they still happen, especially on the days when I dispatch my items in the morning, and then suddenly it stops. Is there a correlation? I don't know, but it looks like it's not a coincidence. I don't know. It's bloody strange. It's bloody strange. Maybe it waits until my items get scanned and that tracking starts moving and then kind of unchoked me, lets me sell. But I don't know. I can't give you definite answer on this one. Number three, and sell similar. I've got more and more evidence that items which I blandly and sell similar, as I have done before, they are not selling as good as items when I try to implement changes to the listings. Yeah, definitely items that were in the freezer for 90 days, they are selling like they were new listings. Yeah, without implementing any changes to them. The only change was that they were in the freezer for 90 days. So these are my winter items. So I took them down in March and they were in my scheduled listings, and now they have gone back again on eBay as a live listing, and they are selling old listings from last year, from 2 years before. This works. That I can give you, this answer I can give you, but blindly and sell similar, I think it doesn't work. So the question is, what do we have to change in the listing to get that positive impact? Yeah, how much is enough? The thing is to apply kind of as little work as possible to get that positive result, because there is no point to spend 15 minutes on the listing trying to freshen it up. Yeah. Number four, auctions. Auctions still stay strong in search results. Perform any search, and just count how many auctions is there in the first 100 results. In clothing category in UK, in searches that I have done, just regular searches like like blue jeans size 10 or something like that, yeah. I had somewhere between 35 and 60 results being auctions out of 100. Considering that auctions are only 20% of all the listings and 80% is buy it nows, then it's a very interesting result, isn't it? I I can't believe that auctions are not affected by by this new search engine. That's impossible. There is no two separate search engines for auctions and for buy it nows. It's all together in one. They are the same way affected as the buy it nows. So is eBay new search engine, is it promoting auctions now? Is it giving them more visibility than just the buy it nows? It used to be like that before. Here in UK, some time ago, they have raised a shop subscription fee. But with that rise, they gave us basically twice as many free 7-day auctions. Yeah. I mean, like without paying insertion fee, if that makes sense. They doubled. We had 300 before on the middle shop level. We had 300. Now we've got 600. Is that a coincidence? Is that something that eBay tries to tell us? List more auctions? We want more auctions? I don't know the answer. Number 5. Do we need to drive traffic from outside of eBay to our listings to force the algorithm to include our listings in those pre-searches? Again, I think we do have to. I think it will be beneficial, but to what extent? Yeah. How much of the traffic do we need? Is it 10% of our traffic? Is it 5% of our traffic? Is it 1% of our traffic? Or is it 50% of our traffic? Yeah, to get those positive results, to get our items highly placed in the search results. Yeah, and how to do it on a cheap side. Yeah, how to do it with not much work and not much money involved. Yeah, financially and in terms of workload. Yeah, how to do it cheap financially and in terms of the workload. Do we need to buy ourselves like our own ads outside of eBay? I don't know, Google AdWords or Facebook ads or something like that. Do we have to do that now? That outside traffic definitely helps our items to go up in the search results. But on the other hand, if we will make it too good, if we will drive too much traffic and we won't make sales, eBay may think, right, those listings are not worth my time because they had like millions of views from outside and they didn't sell. So yeah, again, another question that I don't know the answer for. So yeah, guys, these were my 5 questions that keep me awake at night. I can't stop to think about it, and the more I think about them, the less I know. I'm very grateful that for me things are moving forward, to the positive side, but I understand and I acknowledge the fact that a lot of people still suffers. Yeah, if you want my advice, yeah, it would be, right, whatever you are doing now and you have been doing for last 3 months, stop doing this, make yourself a brew, sit down and think. If you are still doing the same stuff, your daily listing habit, or as I call it, listing like a lunatic, yeah, and there is no results, your sales are still low, maybe, just maybe, it's time to consider a tiny little bit possibility that it's not working anymore. Guys, if you wish to carry on listing like a lunatic, or even if you wish to double down, be my guest. But ask yourself a question. You are listing, sales are low. You are listing, sales are low. You are listing, sales are low. How do you call a person who does the same shit every single day, expecting different results tomorrow? I hope you get it now. If you wait for eBay to realize their mistake and reverse all the changes, well, you will have to wait until the hell is frozen. This will never happen. This is corpo world. They have invested several $million into this change. They will never reverse it. They will lie to themselves that everything is working fine, but they will never reverse it. Because if they will have to reverse it, somebody will have to take the responsibility for it. On the other hand, what if this change in the algorithm will give them actually the results that they were hoping for? What if? Will they reverse the changes? I don't think so. Yeah. And if it means that those changes will be achieved on your expense, well, tough life, isn't it? Dog eat dog. eBay doesn't care about your business. eBay cares about eBay business. Adapt or die. Yeah. Guys, it's just a simple thing. If eBay has invested millions of dollars to introduce new search engine and it's working, they will never reverse changes. And what's not working for you may be working for them. You know what I mean? The fact that it's not working for you doesn't mean it doesn't work for them. That is why you need to stop doing what you were doing for all that time, and you have to start thinking about it. Because if it's not working, then it's not going to work tomorrow. One more thing. Guys, this is corporation world. Guys, do you think they have spent millions of dollars to introduce new search engine without firstly spending another millions of dollars to make sure it's going to work, to do some market research, whatever it's called? It is not in the corporation world, it is not, it is not like that somebody comes to work in the morning and says, I've got an idea, let's change the search engine. And the other guy says, whoa, that's a beautiful idea. There is $20 million, do it. I think they will take $2 million out of that 20 and say, let's do the market search. In the corporation world, nobody goes to toilet without researching it first. Nobody goes to toilet without researching it first. With that being said, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this video interesting, even though I only asked the questions and I didn't give you any answers. If you still have found this video interesting, please don't forget to click that like button. Also, if you wish to support the channel further, share this video with your friends and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so yet. Thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourself. I'll see you next time. God bless you all and bye bye.